Tonight on the Bach Boys. I hope you brought a spritzer bottle just in case if it gets too fire in here. If you can't take the heat, stay out of this kitchen. It all starts right now. Welcome to the Bach Boys. We are boys who love the Bach. I'm Ryan S.
I'm KCS.
I'm Jake C.
And I'm Alex F.
And it is week 8 of Hannah's Journey to Love, right? 8? 7? We always screw this up.
Yeah.
That's why I never say the numbers. It is 8, right?
It's 8.
I can't count, so...
It's televised week.
You
8.
don't have to. You're famous on the internet.
And I'm illiterate.
Again, you're famous on the
Those
internet.
go hand in hand.
Yeah. We're all famous on the internet. This is the Bach Boys. This is the number 1 rated Bachelor podcast on the internet. That's right. We're talking about week 8. I guess we'll just get right into it. Starting with Jed. Horrible date. Horrible guy, but we're skipping him for now,
Yeah,
right?
we'll skip him and his girlfriend he had before the show.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
skip the girlfriend. We'll skip their forced chemistry. We'll skip their weird conversations with old people. We'll skip them for
Yeah,
now.
Stupid date.
Horrible date. Horrible man. Horrible songwriter, even though that's his proclaimed profession. Tyler, though, now that's
Yeah,
That's a
bachelor.
guy that can eat stinky fish.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a guy
apparently
whose
not.
dad you wouldn't guess is in a coma.
his dad is not in a coma, and
Did
I
you
can
see
finally
the
prove
preview?
it. Yeah, he's awake, and I've been telling you all season that Tyler's dad is hashtag not in a coma.
Well, yeah, but that hasn't happened yet. That was the future.
He wasn't.
So he could still very well be
The
in
dad's
a
the
coma.
one who encouraged him to come on the show. He was never. I mean, he was in a coma, but he's not.
Man, people be slipping in and out of comas.
No, they don't. It's not. Do you slip in and out of comas
Every night.
Yeah, only when I'm not
That's
working.
Around midnight.
guys? It's not a coma.
Yeah,
That's
wake
just
up on a
bedtime.
boat with Adam Sandler, and he's got 2 kids that call me mom.
Some stupid video plays.
Rob Schneider cameos.
Yeah. Spend the rest of my life with Schneider.
That's what it'd be like being with Tyler C. I think for the rest of your
Yes.
life.
Wouldn't that be a dream?
Coma.
Well, I guess thematically,
You
yes.
coma
but
be kidding me.
coma. I hardly know a.
Matt Coma. There's like an artist called Matthew Coma.
There is. That he sang on several songs with EDM artists.
Yeah, he had a huge beef with Zed, the DJ. He
Oh,
made an
no.
Insta post about how Zed's a garbage person and stole all his music.
You know, a
Just
lot
like
of
Jed. Zed and
We're
Jed.
skipping Zed for now.
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
We're
Skipping Zed.
I've been told by a lot of drunk people I look like Zed, but
kinda
only drunk people. Like, I swear, when I'm out at bars, people are
No
like,
one else
"You
has
look
seen
like
him."
Zed." I know. Well, yeah. Whenever I'm off the premises of the Bach Boys estate / studio, yes, I am out. You know, I'm a socialite. This is my day
You're
job,
out.
and then I'm sort of like an influencer, at, in nightclub scene.
I remember
Oh,
someone
nice.
told me I looked like Robbie.
Haze.
Yeah, and I couldn't tell
Robbie
if I was
Hunter?
supposed to say thank you or like spit on her.
Yeah, I get
As
Josh
that
Murray
last
a lot.
word told me it wasn't spit. Nope, don't spit on ladies.
That's like you always get Chad. People are always telling you look like Chad.
Well, I try to look like Chad.
as hard as you can every day.
Yeah,
You
it
are a
works.
Chad.
It works for me.
I
don't
wake
spit
up,
on,
I
I
do
don't spit on
100
people as a joke.
Wake up, do 100 Chad ups.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta get your Chad going.
Yeah.
Crank that Chad.
You feel that burn in your chads.
Yeah, if you you bend over and then you move to the right a little bit and then you can kind of stretch that out, you really feel a burn in your chads.
Yeah, here, give me your hand. I want you to feel how hard I can flex my chads.
You guys ever Brazilian wax your chads?
Most people say that girls don't like chads, but I feel like, it's cool to have a couple chads here and there,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's like, it's a muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Just like any other muscle.
I got my Chad pack. I'm very proud of.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a nice Chad pack.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Everybody like that one?
Chad's
I like that
muscles.
I
and stuff.
liked it. Yeah, I couldn't quite tack on.
That's because you're a beta.
I think that's probably true. I think that does say something about my social stance. I'm very passive. I couldn't tap into like the thought of having muscles. So
Yeah. Of just what that life could even be like.
yeah, I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah.
What I can imagine is Connor's going home.
Yeah, saw that coming.
Yeah. that
Well,
was-
yeah,
Maybe
we
not
predicted
light
at
and
the end of the episode.
unsurprising.
I wrote down Connor's, Mike, Garrett, obvious go homes.
Yes.
We knew it the whole time.
Yeah. There wasn't a whole lot of suspense.
Yeah, because of how good we are. That's how good we are at this show. We're very good at this.
I know we basically. I mean, we predicted the season. I think
We write the
from-
screenplays for every episode.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is why it's always so exciting to see the previews, because it's like, that's what we're
I
writing
remember
next.
writing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and Ryan Johnson approves it as officially
yeah,
Bachelor
yeah.
Nation canon, of course. I will say where there was suspense, though, was they kind of tricked me into thinking that things with Tyler weren't going to be so good for like a sec because he couldn't open up very well.
How can they not be good with Tyler, dude?
Well, that's the thing, right? You're looking at Tyler, she's looking at Tyler. It's like, oh, this is all perfect. But then,
You know, when you're looking at Tyler and she's looking at Tyler, and
The camera guy's looking at Tyler.
we're all looking at Tyler together. That's when there's peace and harmony in the world. We're all looking.
it
at
feels
Tyler.
like, for those moments that Tyler is on screen, it feels like everything's okay.
And some stupid guy with a big head's going to ruin it. But we'll skip him for now.
That guy, we'll skip him. We're skipping Jed for now. He turned it around because she was almost in tears when he finally did open up about his past and his troubled, the relationships he
market.
was surrounded around. The market.
Yeah.
Market
We
crash.
talked about the market.
Ah, yeah, of course. I was always talking about the market.
Yeah. I mean, that must have affected Mike, too.
Mm,
Someone so deeply ingrained in the business world of business.
of course. We
He does a
saw
lot of
clips
business.
of him.
What do you think how do you think it affected importing and exporting and the managerial
Yeah, I mean,
methods
all
of
of
that?
all of these guys have a hand in that.
Business.
Business.
These
big
are some
business.
business guys. Good for Hannah for picking some business guys. 3 out of her 4 people remaining are businessmen.
And one is a con artist, but we're skipping him for now.
I
We're
wish that
skipping
you'd see
Jed.
one of the
Did you
business
call
guys.
Pilot a business now?
I was hoping we just go over that.
He's in the business
Gloss
of
over it.
having people's lives in his hands.
Exactly. His big old air tube is full of businessmen that he has to transport to do their business things.
Yeah, if he wasn't good at his job, business would not get done.
It wouldn't be booming. It would be
He's a
booming.
he's a businessman by proxy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fair. It's part of it.
Fair?
Fair.
Official ruling? Judges? Fair. I will say, Mike, he didn't see his breakup coming.
No.
No, it took him a
How
while for
could
it
you
to like start
not, too?
clicking.
You have to be silly to not see that coming.
That was the hardest thing for me, was that date was just a reminder of how silly Mike is.
Mike is so silly.
Dude,
Such a sill bill.
dude, he's so silly.
Yeah, and the way she touched his butt was silly, too. You got
Yes.
Hannah acting silly.
Yes, in the way that she only kissed him on the cheek because they don't have an intimate enough relationship to kiss on the lips. It's so silly.
Yeah, and how he didn't see it coming and he was all smiles and Hannah's was literally full of tears, crying, looking at him saying like, I know you have all these important women in your life. And he's just like,
Wow, this is some dank art.
so silly.
Some real
Must
good
have
art.
Really liked this painting.
He's like, shit, like, oh.
Don't
He's-
worry.
He's like, dang, look at all this this art. I want to go
Frick.
check. Yeah, I want to check this out. Why are we eating this dinner?
They didn't eat the dinner, you silly. They never eat the dinner.
Yeah, especially when it's bad news.
And that was the silliest thing of all.
Yeah.
It is silly.
It's nothing
Getting
sillier
bad
than some bad news.
Of course.
Yeah. Is when you're not ready for it and you're expecting
That's
good
why I'm so
news.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very true.
All I get
Alex.
is bad news.
My life is hilarious.
Lee's bad.
Sorry, I felt a rattling under the studio. I guess
what
that's
do you
the-
think it was?
That's just the San Andreas fault.
Oh, that's true. We are
Built a
right
city
on
on
the line.
it.
We didn't know it was there. We were just cavemen.
No, and that's probably as good a time as ever to do a surprise plug real quick for
Yeah.
batchboys.net/Fahim. We really want to emphasize this page, you guys. Fahim is after us. He's pursuing us for money for a domain we never wanted. Batchboys.com, why would we ever want that? We wanted the net.
Yeah, that'd be so
garbage.
hard to find.
It's cleaner.
Com stands for communism.
Exactly. And
Net
net
stands for
Bachelor
Bachelor
Nation.
Nation.
The net, it puts .net puts the net in Bachelor Nation.
Yes.
It puts it right in there. And so, Fahim, get away from us, man. The only way we can possibly get him to stop is if we give him the money he wants. So please, donate.
Or use that money to take him out.
That too.
We
They're
just
both
need
options.
money, and we'll decide how to use it. You can trust us.
It's a real donation link. Go to batchboys.net/Fahim and click donate. And then feel free to dox Fahim. You can send him a message. Tell him to leave us alone. It's a real blast. You can check out the John Paul Jones page, which is now just
graveyard.
a memorial right now. Yes, it's
no,
a
it's a picture of him in paradise saying, "See you in paradise, JBJ."
Oh,
As
that's
most
true.
memorials are.
Yeah. Rest easy in paradise on the other side of the Rainbow Bridge.
Oh my gosh,
That was good.
that was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Judges?
there because judges. It's good.
Fair. Good.
That page is going to be updated too. The John Paul Jones page is now permanent because of Paradise. So that's exciting. That was our first ever online segment. So look out for that continuing. And of course, follow us on Instagram at the Batch Boys. We're almost at 400
Million.
We're almost at our 100th post, and I'm going to make a big post about it.
Yeah. That'll be so cool.
Can you believe that we've made 100 posts?
100 Instagram
Yes.
posts.
It's a hard. Casey, did you hear how long it took him to wrap his head around it? A massive, massive number of posts.
Over the course of like 4 years and 10 seasons, yes.
It's
Doable.
a lot of posts.
Doable.
A massive number of posts. Doable, sure, but easy.
Not for Fahim.
No,
Not-
especially when you consider the way it's distributed amongst those years.
Yes, and when you wag your finger at me, then I know, and I'm convinced. Thank you for showing me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for all you audio listeners, there's been like a ton of finger wagging for the last 11 minutes of this episode. It's
Just
just
been licking lips.
Yeah.
licking lips. Oh, because that's
Alex
a real power
has been
move.
finger wagging at me this whole time, and I can see both of his hands.
And for
Yeah, this is a glass table, man. We could see you finger wagging. It's like an episode of Euphoria.
Is that all I am to you? Just a finger?
Piece of bologna.
I can't tell if he's saying "come closer" or not.
A come hither
I'm
motion.
Yeah.
I'm more than just the finger in my pants.
hey guys, do you know why I brought this pile of deli meats to the table?
Cut holes in it for arts and crafts.
Bolognas?
I thought it was bologna. It's ham, but I asked for bologna because guess what, guys? I'm sick of your bologna.
Oh.
Okay, and yeah, I'm
That's
mad.
very clever.
Sure, I'm pissed that he gave me the wrong deli meat. Sure, I'm pissed, but you get the point.
I think
Yeah.
that joke was baloney.
Yeah.
See? I used it. Now it's my joke.
There's got to be other ways to use
My
it. The
joke
Bachelor
now.
figured out like 50 ways to use it. Casey, you
My joke.
stealing that from me? You know that that's baloney. Mine now.
Nice.
It's mine.
It's funny that you both made jokes about bologna because there's bologna on the table, and also you're both bologna.
What? That's your joke?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's you're just gonna sit there and take that, Alex? That's baloney. My joke. And
What?
on
Wait,
Alex,
what?
The only person at
Pepperoni.
the only person at this table who's not baloney is this picture of Bridge Thoops that I keep in my pocket. Everyone else here. Everyone else here is baloney.
Bridge, how you doing out there, Bridge Thoops? You're a notable Batch Boys Nation member for winning the Batch Boys Big Bucks giveaway. The Big Box giveaway is coming. So stay tuned, Batch Boys Nation. We're
Yes.
tuning. It finally, seasons in the making.
Oh, 10 years it's been.
A decade.
Yeah.
A decade of hype for the Batch Boys Big Box giveaway. It's finally coming. We've proven the concept with the Big Bucks giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
the surprise
can't
plugs are
wait.
over.
The box is full. It's wrapped. It's ready to go.
Yeah. We're just working out the logistics.
Yeah, we shouldn't have assembled it in here in this studio because it's too big to get out the dang door.
Well, good thing we got Elephant Doors because it's a massive, massive estate studio.
Yes.
You know, all that stuff.
I can't believe a throwaway joke of mine from like 4 seasons ago is still being talked about.
The big box?
Uh-huh.
Are you amazed
That was
to
a
see
throwaway.
it become real?
That was a throwaway. Didn't
It's
really think that one would
10
stick.
years.
And here it is, sitting next to us in the studio. The biggest box I've ever seen.
Seriously.
And it's going to someone in the Bach Boys Nation.
Yes.
So stay tuned, guys. We're going to share the details soon. But first, let's share the details of Peter's one-on-one time. You disagree? You
No.
found it laughable?
No, I just.
I think she found it laughable.
He just thinks you're cute.
Yeah, you're just too darn
I know
cute.
that is the effect that Peter had on
Yeah.
You're
Hannah.
cute. You look like Zed. What can we say? You're
Yeah,
cute.
you're making me wag my finger at you.
quit finger wagging.
Congratulations. It's a wag of congrats.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, I mean, Pete, it's Pete. That's Pilot Pete. He's a good guy. He had a good date. He was quick. He had to get in, get out.
Well, he proves the model again that it's like literally the best on the show and the best people in general. You just make the time about having a good time. Like he's not there to talk about like who she should and shouldn't pick and who's been nice to her and who hasn't been. He was literally like, hey, like want to goof around and like I'll flirt with you and kiss you and like we'll just be dope. And she was like, yep, I'm down.
He's so good at his job, he hasn't crashed once.
Well, that's the thing. Peter's job is life or death,
Peter.
you guys.
If he was,
That's pretty hardcore.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
Admit it.
It's super hardcore. He gets a
It's
business
no
to work.
imports or exports.
Well, yeah, but
That's
He
life or death of
imports
whole
and exports
countries.
people, so that they can import and export.
that's true.
money.
Does he fly domestically or
Business.
internationally? Doesn't
Corn.
matter either way. Maybe.
I don't know.
I wonder if he ever works with Chris Soules.
Yeah, just dropping crop dust poison on people instead of running them over.
Well, he's like transporting corn. Yeah, that
Money
too.
is corn. Corn
Yeah,
is
all
money.
I know about him is that he is a murderer.
I wonder if Peter ever ran over someone with.
No,
one of
he's
his
a
planes.
manslaughterer. There's a difference.
He's a man's laughterer. But yeah, no, he if he's so smart, why did he leave the date halfway through? And then he had to go back to the hotel and hang out with Jed.
No, are you kidding me? That was the smart thing to do. That was the most uncomfortable situation in the world.
Well, okay, so he went home while they rolled all over in the hay with Hannah.
Who?
Luke and Garrett. Got all.
They rolled in hay?
Well, I'm trying to be polite for the kids listening to our show. They got all hot and heavy, and they were kissing. And he was
Luke
like,
and Hannah?
"Yeah, remember?
No. I
Yeah,
guess I
Luke
wasn't
and
looking.
Garrett.
Yeah.
Luke and Garrett. It was a very confusing
You mean after
time.
she sent Garrett home, they were like getting hot and heavy?
No, before. On the second half of the 3-on-1 date, when it became a 2-on-1 date.
When he talked about his testimony
yeah.
with God, his boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't believe she kept him even though he said he had a boyfriend.
Well, that just speaks to, I think, how religious she is. Like, that was, like, really meaningful to her. She's the one who used the word testimony, and that was, like, the most striking to me. That's, like, some real religious stuff.
Yes.
It's infuriating.
It's
She has
whatever.
wonderful suitors, and this guy drops a tiny iota of loose association with his boyfriend Jesus,
yeah.
and she's just like scrummaging on the ground to collect his like freaking
Scrum.
crumbs.
Yeah,
I
no, it's
hate
true.
him.
He
I
literally
hate
like
her.
said some buzzwords about religion. It was manipulative, I think. I think he knows that that's all he has to say to like
Yes.
impress her at this point, especially.
No, definitely. What he's doing, gentlemen, is called gaslighting.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real thing that we're aware of.
Where
and
did
we-
you learn this? Did you like study this somewhere?
Well, yes, I was actually a psych minor.
Oh.
So I know a thing or two about how the world works.
And for you longtime listeners, this is a long time running joke we haven't addressed in a while.
It is. It's a callback. And
jokes are way funnier when you point them out.
Yes, because then you know that it's a joke to laugh at.
So go back and rewind and laugh, knowing what you know now.
Yes.
You were saying, doctor?
Gaslighting.
Do I call you doctor?
That's fine. Yes, that's more like kind of the English usted.
Ooh,
But-
sorry, Sister Jake.
But no, going back
Doctor.
to whatever it was I was talking about.
Gaslighting.
Gaslighting.
Manipulation.
Yes, he's manipulating her. He's giving her just enough. He's stringing her along. And he's like, okay, time to pull out the religion thing. But also, I think he legitimately thinks he's doing the right thing.
He bragged about getting laid a lot, said that he took one shower where he saw heaven.
Yeah,
and that
she rolled
he's
her
been
eyes.
on fire ever since. That's what he said. He didn't say I've
Here I
been
am.
trying to make it right. He said I've been on fire ever since.
Here I am thinking gaslighting was just lighting your farts on fire.
Well, it's also
You
that.
learn
It's
something
a
new every
homonym.
day.
Well, that's the kind that happens in Congress. That's a different thing.
Oh, zing.
Irrelevant.
Whoa.
Wow.
Batch Boys. The New York Post called. They want their satirist back.
Totally unchained. Holy cow. Oh, my. Heavens.
Jesus. When did we turn on Frasier?
Hey, do you know the opposite of Congress? Progress. Yeah.
Oh, man.
No, no, Casey, that was a astute observation.
It was. It was just became a.
Gaslighting. Lighting your farts on fire is what they do in Congress.
Anyway. Luke is
You
a
heard it
really
here,
bad guy.
folks. Yes, bad guy. My pick, though.
It's your pick. You proud of that?
Oh, yeah. Look at this. I said from the get-go, I'm playing the odds. I'm in it to win it. It's all a game. And I'm doing pretty well. Doing better
So
than...
we know you're going to lose in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, they keep showing it.
Well, that's fine. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. That bridge soups.
Absolutely, Bridge. We're going to need you to be there for Jake on this one, you guys.
Yeah.
Bridge, you especially. You're carrying basically the entire Bach Boys Nation on your back these days. Although, we're obviously getting a ton of love and engagement. We don't have time to read all the fan messages.
Yeah, so we won't read any of them.
It wouldn't be fair.
It would. How can
Just the
we
ones
pick?
we read when we get them. Always.
Yeah, I got paper cuts all over my hands.
Yeah,
From all
it's
our
too
fan
much.
mail.
It's literally too much. I'm out of Band-Aids, you guys. Garrett said he was shell-shocked.
Yeah, and he was too. He was so smug. He thought for sure that he was had a life.
How
after
did he
this.
get that smug? That was like a cartoon character level of
Yeah.
smugness.
He drives a Prius, dude.
Like, who taught him how to do that?
Yeah, it was very Tom and Jerry.
Totally. Like, very
He's
that
just like, I'm
aesthetic.
just gonna be mean, and I'm just, but I'm the good guy.
It's like piano keys for teeth.
Yeah, he turns it into an accordion and walks around.
That's what he was like when she dumped him. Said he loved her.
Yeah, twice.
He was like,
love
I don't even know what compelled me to say that. And I was like, desperation, like staring a goodbye in the face. What do you think?
Bungee jumping.
Yeah, bungee jumping naked. He did it
Do
once.
you think that
too
they
much.
were naked from the waist down?
No, they literally showed her in underwear. There was a shot she was wearing underwear.
Right? We
Yeah.
confirmed that.
Yeah, we
My
went
mom
back
got
and
in my
paused
head.
it for a few minutes.
Well, speaking of my mom, no, she brought it up. She was like, convinced that they were actually nude from the waist down, and I didn't think so. I thought we had pretty solid Batch Boys evidence.
Weren't.
No, because she had the bra on until they hugged.
And then they threw it in like a dirty
Exactly.
moat.
So it's like,
Yeah.
why would she have had a bra and not the bottoms? And they cut that. And whatever.
Yeah, because if you're just buying bras without bottoms, you're wasting your money, ladies.
No, I want to treat.
Yeah.
I want to treat.
It's a package deal.
It's actually not.
No, I know.
Well, but if you're if you're a smart businessman,
You just gotta negotiate.
yeah, so give them to me both.
Hey, there's a price for everything. I want to. You know what I want to do? I want to do to that subject what Tyler C did to a decent pickled herring and just poo that right out of there. I don't want to talk about that. Hannah didn't like him she said he had a weak stomach. Is what she said to that.
Yeah, I think that sank him. I think he's done.
Oh yeah, for
Honestly,
sure.
though, little
She's
things
eating
like that add
bugs.
up.
She's eating
Yeah,
bugs.
she's
for
like,
the men she thought
I
she
eat bugs
loved.
all the time.
She ate the herring.
You
Yeah.
better
without a
be able to
question.
eat bugs.
Yeah.
Can't have a weak stomach.
She's
Jed
like,
likes bugs.
If you're
Listen.
gonna meet my family,
We're a bunch of bug eaters. My mama's gonna be cooking up crickets.
we're gonna
go
grubs.
We're gonna go cricket catching outside.
I'm gonna flip over a log and eat the grubs. Well, Uncle Timon and Aunt Pumbaa. That's her life.
Have a little daddy long leg for dessert.
I tried to work in like the cast of A Bug's Life into this.
Me too.
But then I realized that she
couldn't
would
stop
be
thinking
eating
of ants.
Well, then she'd have to be eating them, and then it'd be my whole thing of like her eating Flick, and then that
my
butterfly guy, the big caterpillar, the German one, who's like, ah,
Heimlich.
and Hannah's like, you're like, welcome home, Jed.
That would be the one she ate. Big gross Heimlich.
I'm like,
Yeah,
He's thick, okay.
He's just the bug version of Augustus Gloop. He's just a fat
No, he
German that
was.
eats candy. Why is that a thing? Fat Germans that eat candy like Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, it feels
Reparations
like
for
a-
World War II.
I suppose.
must be.
Yeah. Well, thank you for
Thank you for
taking
your
it in
service,
stride.
Hollywood.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah, you're a good sport, Germany.
We're even now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bug's Life is a great movie,
It
though.
is. That's true.
But no, I
Pixar,
do
too.
think that
I'm
little
an
things
ants
like
guy,
that do add
sorry.
up.
Wow.
And in the next week preview, there was that moment with Tyler. She was like, I was so thankful that like it's so nice of you to have me home, but there was some kind of like breakup-y feel to that, you know. It's like we noticed tonight. She complimented Mike of like, you look so good, like,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you could hear I'm gonna break up with you in her voice.
Yeah, she's just trying to give him every tool that he can use to feel good about himself.
Mike, you have
after
that
this
post-breakup
soul
glow.
crushing.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you're already ahead of the curve.
Yeah. It's like, Mike, your options are open. He's like, what?
You're like, it's been so nice spending the last 8 weeks getting to know you, but could you imagine if there was like a world of girls out there that would be so lucky to have you?
She's like, oops, I dropped my phone. Oh, don't go through my contacts. It's all just people from The Bachelor, all the hot girls you've seen on TV for years and years and years, who you get all of their phone numbers immediately when you get home.
Yeah, like,
Wait, that's the reason you're on the show.
oh, I'm so jealous. There's a plane waiting for you to go to paradise. I wish that was me.
They really wanted to be The Bachelor, and I don't want Mike to be The Bachelor, frankly. Like, and for me, it's because he's become too freaking nosy on everyone's business this season. Like,
Yeah.
it seems like he loves the drama, and I just
He's going to be asking the contestants what's going on in the house.
straight up though, and
He's
like,
like,
getting
oh, they got
involved.
problems with anybody? Like, who's the villain? Let's make fun of him, quietly.
Yeah, he'd be passive aggressive, like in uncomfortable situations all the
I want
time.
him to start like taking shots at people on group dates from like afar.
Yeah,
wow, you really just say that?
Someone's never ridden a horse.
Yeah, yeah. She's like, "Excuse me." That's awesome.
I really want to see
Okay,
this.
now I
Yeah,
want to
Mike
watch
for
this.
Bachelor.
Mike for Bachelor.
Bachelors have changed their opinions. I would like to see Tyler, obviously, but I'd like to see Hannah pick Tyler, but I don't think it's going down. I think she's picking Jed, dude. I'm freaking out.
I think so too.
And I'm
she was
freaking out.
like gaga over him.
Like, I want to skip Jed, of course. We don't have much time. We have to skip Jed,
Of
unfortunately.
course. Well, yeah. I mean, no one wants this.
But, like, it seemed like they might have actually had some feelings tonight. And, nothing really worth talking about. Nothing more than she had with, like, a Tyler or a Peter, frankly. But enough that I'm like, maybe there's a reason this guy's here. Maybe it's not just his music career like he planned.
Well, he doesn't deserve happiness, so I hope he doesn't find it.
Well, he is a liar and a
Yeah.
coward
He's
in a lot of
he's
different
a liar
levels.
and a cheat.
We've
And,
gone
and
too
he's
far.
a bad singer.
we have to skip Jed.
Exactly.
We've gone too far. We've
No,
talked
he's gone
much.
too far. And he
roped
forced us
in.
to go too far. That's just like a liar and a cheater and a scammer
Yeah.
to do that to good guys with like us.
Yeah. So you know what? We're putting a pin in it. We're skipping Jed.
We're skipping Jed.
See
for
you
now.
later, Jed.
We actually had some really great engagement with someone on social media who knew about the
Yes.
whole notion of skipping Jed. It's a movement, you guys.
Hashtag skip Jed.
So, of course, we're going to shout that person out. These shout-outs are coming out at the end. Maybe we will sort through some of that fan mail.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see if we have time, because we don't have time to talk about Jed. We're skipping him for now.
Yeah.
But we have time to read our fan mail.
We have to make priorities.
Yeah,
You
true.
know, the Bach Boys Nation deserves some love after all the love we're getting.
Yeah.
Is it weird for me to say that Luke's family looked like too religious for me? Why were they all on their knees?
Shocking.
yeah, they're
Luke's
all-
family's too religious.
They're all on their knees in a bar with their hands reaching
I thought I was
Luke in
watching
the
a
middle.
preview for Midsummer.
Yes, Midsommar.
Yeah.
Midsommar Boys.
I would do a podcast about it because I'm going to be really unsettled.
Yeah.
I'm going to be startled, hopefully.
Yeah, it looks quite spooky.
Looks like a spooky movie for
I'm
sure.
due for a good spookin'.
We couldn't find the clip.
Oh no, I got the clip.
Oh, great. We'll pull up the clip. It's an audio clip that Jake's going to read on camera.
Okay. Yeah, so this is it's
On-
just
for audio listeners, microphone.
this is just an audio clip of what this person has written in text, and this is their voice.
As narrated by Jake Collins.
No, this is them. It's
See.
an actual audio clip. This is from Stephanie0719 on Instagram.
Way to
Stephanie
dox her.
says, anyone else wish we could just skip Jed's one-on-one Monday and go straight to Tyler's?
Yes.
Happy face, blonde woman putting hand up.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
You
Thank you.
get it.
Thank you, Stephanie Evan.
Yes.
Stephanie E.
Stephanie E.
Oh, gosh,
You didn't
the
give it
last
away
name.
yet. but you can
Stephen
give away
E.
the handle. And her name's public on Instagram, then that's her own business. So you can give away the handle.
Very true. That is
true.
not up to us.
We didn't
Sorry,
decide.
lady. That's just the rules of the internet.
Look, man, that's
I
why,
didn't sign you up for Instagram.
that's why I'm only on the internet under my pseudonym.
Are you going to tell us what that is?
It's
It
dirt.
wouldn't be very pseudo if you did.
It's Dirt Bike Turnip.
Whoa. That sounds like a disposed lyric from the Fairly Odd Parents intro theme.
Oh, cool. I feel you on that.
That cut's so deep, I got to go to the ER.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
Zing.
And wait for hours before you're seen by a healthcare professional.
Whoa! Did we turn on Frasier? What is going on? Oh.
This country. What is going on, America? Oh, man. We got to laugh about it.
That's all we have
Well, that's
left.
why the Batch Boys are here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're slowly becoming the most respected voice in political
Yeah, we're the
discourse on the
wokest.
internet.
the most woke, the wokest of the podcasts out there.
That's been true since day one, for sure. I can't believe they're still showing new clips of the Luke P fallout.
True, very
Like,
true.
That scene's gonna go on
Well,
for a while.
They've
Yeah, it's gonna take up, like, a
officially
whole episode.
Oh, yeah, probably. They've officially now shown that it is him getting in the car. Before it was like him near a car and then a car leaving.
No, it's him for sure.
No, it is for sure. But like they've always left it so like stupid people could be like, well, maybe it's not. And like Bobcat Goldthwait. But this one they were like straight up, no, that's Luke. He's leaving. But
I
we
said-
do know that he's coming back with a ring. in his
Maybe, unless it's
Yeah,
not
it
him,
says
but it
him.
has
That's
to
who,
be him.
Garrett?
But that's the new
Yeah,
surprise
yeah, it's
because
him.
I said to you, I was like, I think this is ABC being like, look, like, yeah, he stinks, but he's getting what's coming to him, so stick around. Like, I
And
think
do the same for Jed.
Yeah, it's like please don't give up on us now. We're gonna give him his comeuppance. Just tune in another 2 hours, please.
And they're like, she's gonna
Promise.
say lots of stuff about sex, even more than we showed you the first time. Like, she's gonna say sex so much.
Yeah,
oh, it's just
sex
so much
drama.
with no sex.
Twice.
Oh, she said sex. Oh my god.
Oh, listen, if you're gonna be my wife, you're not gonna be saying that anymore. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, she's literally like sex, and he's like,
The
power of Christ compels you, Hannah.
Yeah, my boyfriend is gonna hear about this.
Luke, nice. Defend your pick.
In what way? Against what?
I guess, like, how do you justify?
He's got the Lord on his side. How do you go
You
against
always
that?
go-
He was just going to do some soaking. That's all they were going to do in the fantasy suite.
Of course, yeah.
He just
Maybe
wanted
they'd
to-
even meet. They'd have a nice 3-way sermon.
Yep. 3-way testimony.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Y'all.
yeah. What did Luke truly wanted to go in there and talk? There's always the old rumor of the fantasy.
Well, he was going to introduce her to his
night.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Maybe
I guess.
maybe have a nightcap.
Do you think he
Go to
wanted
bed
to
early.
pray with her, like straight up?
Probably.
Oh yeah, that's what they're doing in that bar, sitting around on their hands and knees in a circle.
In a dirty old bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bartender's just there spitting in a glass and rubbing it with a dirty rag.
Shotgun under the counter just in
Yeah,
case.
where are they? They're in the middle of nowhere. Luke's family. Jesus, I'm
Georgia?
not excited to see
You
that.
said Georgia?
I'm gonna take the Lord's name in vain a ton of times during the segment on his family.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Let's tune in for that.
Tune
Bach
in,
Boys
Bach
Nation.
Boys
That's what
Nation.
you've been
That's
waiting for.
coming up next week. Records like
Yeah.
that, and
For all you non-audio listeners, we'll have a visible counter that'll tick every time Ryan takes the Lord's name in vain.
and for any of you non-audio listeners, let us know where you're watching, how you're
Yeah.
watching.
We'll call it the
Please.
sinometer.
Not sinometer, it's a sin-o-meter. But yes, please tell us where the cameras are.
Yeah, we need to know for
Yeah.
it's privacy. Come on.
Yeah, it's only fair.
It's for our own safety.
Do you think Hannah will end up with anyone at the end of this journey?
Yes.
Jed or Tyler?
Jed or Tyler?
Well, how far is the end of the journey? The end of the televised journey?
I'm saying
end
at
of
the
her
after the
life.
final
Yeah.
rose, she's sitting on that couch. Does she have a fiance?
No. Yes.
Yes. I think so.
Yes. What do you think, Case?
Whoa. Why?
No.
Why?
Because it's going to be Jed, and he's a dirty scumbag. So
Yeah, I think that she is gonna pick Jed, and that's gonna be the fallout. Like because whether she picks Jed or not, fallout of the after the final rose, right?
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I mean, it has to be. I mean, right? She picks him. They have to show up.
I think Luke will be the
Confront.
focus of the men tell all. And
How
then
could
Jed
Jed
is the after
not
the final
be
rose.
Oh, well, Jed won't be there, so they can't just talk about him when he's not there.
He makes final two, yeah.
The final two are usually not there
Right.
at that men tell all.
So either he goes fourth.
I hope
Because
that
you know Luke goes third. Because it's 3 when it's fantasy suites, right?
Oh.
I wonder if he goes. You think he goes home on fantasy suite week?
He said, let's talk about sex.
I
Wait,
think
Jed or Luke?
Luke.
Luke. Yeah, it's...
So you think that he's like third up in the fantasy suite? And he's
Yeah.
like, if you tell me
they
you've
queued that up
done
real
this,
good, yeah.
So who gets
What a
cut?
psycho.
Who doesn't make it to fantasies? If
Peter.
Luke does. Peter doesn't? Why, you think he just has a bad family?
Well, maybe she just has a tough time connecting with Tyler's dad because he's in a coma.
True. And that's fact.
See, now I'm in on the bit.
Yes.
Even though he's not. We've seen in the videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would love her to pick Tyler. I do feel like they're a fun match. I like shipping them. But I don't think that she sees that in him or in her. I don't think it's there for her.
Interesting.
She definitely doesn't see it as much as you do.
I see it.
As
I
much
see
as
it all for
America
them.
does.
But I'd take Tyler for Batch any day of the week, man.
I don't know. He seems kind of lame.
Really?
He just
I
seems
like
so
Tyler.
good because they're putting him up against all this,
Trash.
trash.
Yeah,
Well,
but
Peter's
then
good.
just
Well,
Peter's
yeah,
cute.
but Peter's just cute and nice. Whereas everyone's like, he's standing up for her, and like he's a new age man. He's a modern gentleman or whatever. And it's like, yeah, but only because he has the opportunity to show that. Like, if there wasn't this, like,
The bar is
bunch of
very,
regressive
very,
idiots.
very
yeah.
low.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like-
even Garrett, like, it's not like he's much better.
yeah, Garrett's dumb Garrett.
That's the thing. When two people like that end up in a conflict like that, it turns out they're two sides of the same coin, dude. Like, they're both stubborn jerks with, like, possessive, regressive mentalities about dating
Submissive,
and women.
regressive,
yeah.
progressive.
flow from progressive.
Yep.
That.
Expressive.
Why can't I think of any more? Progressive auto insurance.
Let
Nope.
the drummer kick.
All the other kids with that
I was going to go there too.
Why?
I don't know.
Because
Burning our heads.
Because of kick.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
because of kicks. Yeah,
That's
for
why.
sure. Incredible stuff, the brain.
Yeah, Kicks, that new car. From
Good
Nissan.
thing I'm poisoning it every weekend.
True.
Attaboy.
Yeah. Hey, happy 4th of July, everybody.
Yes.
You know, I think
to
we,
everyone, including the veterans.
that's
They're included
true.
in this one
You
this time.
get this one,
Yeah.
guys.
Well, they're
Enjoy
included.
it.
They're always included. It's just that not all of
Not
them.
Memorial Day.
Not on Memorial Day.
Congrats
No.
to the veterans.
Oh, that's
all,
true.
all you
That's-
veterans on American
I
Ninja
stand
Warrior.
corrected. Yes. Well,
All you veterans and firemen, happy 4th of July.
Yeah, have a great time on that
Yeah.
American Ninja Warrior course. You've earned it. You know,
Yeah,
that's why you were over there and you came here, and we built you a course. So thank you for your service. Please,
You're
let
welcome.
You
This,
joined the military just to get in shape for American Ninja Warrior.
it's the championship
That's why everybody does it.
that everybody wants.
But only the best get to go on American Ninja Warrior.
Mhm.
That's why it's here. To show the best of us. It's like the Hunger Games for real.
Yeah.
That's how we should pick our next president. Whoever wins American Ninja Warrior.
Oh yes, please. I want to see my president dripping in sweat at the top of Mount Midoriyama, and he's saying, "Look at me," or she, you know, "Look at me. I am president. Hear me roar."
The most poignant voices in political commentary on the internet today, says Variety magazine.
They
you
always
guys.
talk about fitness for office. Who are the fittest people in the world? The American Ninja Warriors.
The Batch Boys are the only ones asking these questions.
Yeah.
That's why we're the #1 rated Bachelor podcast on the internet. Because we
Yeah.
break the
Hey.
boundaries. We ask questions. This show makes us think, okay? And what I'm thinking right now is I'm a little charged up.
Whoa.
I'm a little angry.
Huh.
Aubrey?
I'm just angry that, like, this isn't Hannah's journey right now.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's becoming the Steve Urkel of her show, and I feel like it happens every year, a little bit here and there, but I just feel like I'm watching Hannah drown, and I just want to see her, like, win.
Get put out of her misery. I mean, yeah, win.
Yeah.
Or just get put out of the misery. Honestly, if everyone in the show just bailed, like, I don't know, I just want this over for Hannah. And not for
Yeah.
me, because I'm liking watching it, but it's almost stressful for me seeing her in this position.
Almost.
You disagree?
No, it's you know
You're
it's all-
allowed to.
No, it's fine. Like I agree. You know, it's almost stressful for me. As soon as I turn it off, I go back to my own life. You know, if she's gonna
I'm
make her,
months removed from this drama. And
if she's
sitting on my
making
ass.
her decisions, good for her. She's allowed to, but I'm not gonna lose any sleep at night because she's making the wrong ones.
I haven't slept in weeks, dude.
I know you look awful.
I feel
You
awful.
look terrible. You smell bad.
You look like Zed.
Like,
Yeah, you've never looked more like Zed. Does that tell you anything
tells
about
me
the state you're in?
tells me you must be hammered.
You got the red nose.
You guys
yeah,
are all
and
drunk.
I guess I know only
Wow.
drunk people know what Zed looks like, and
I'm gonna
I've
go-
seen him clear as day.
Whatever. I'm just going to drink some coffee. I'm Ryan S.
I'm KCS.
I'm Jake C.
Malix F.
We are boys who love the batch. I'm very sick. I'm very tired. But I'm going to keep fighting on for you, Hannah. And I hope that you fight through it all. Right?
Right to Hannah.
To Hannah. Huzzah or something like that.
Yeah, cheers.
Something cool and old-timey.
Amsterdam.
Yeah. Almost.